Let me say this to the people that's listening, right? The reason why they stopped doing it like that was because a female that was kin to the Walgreens family ended up going to the county jail for some type of crime, and she had to spread them with 100 females. She filed a lawsuit and said that she was degraded. And after that, I heard that they had to stop doing the long spread-ups, with 100 people, and they got dogs walking behind you. What did that feel like, man? When you heard the dogs barking and you had your head on the wall, if you turned around, somebody got their ass whooped, right?
Man, bro. When I say, bro, you know how that shit was when we used to see Dr. King and them and they sick the dogs on them and all that shit. Boy, I seen that shit. I seen them sick the motherfucking dogs on niggas, man. That shit fucked up. It's like, don't know human supposed to be going through this shit. This some shit they created for us. Fucked up. I'm thinking about all the stories I heard about the county, about the SWAT team, and how they come through fucking motherfuckers up. So, lined up on that wall, if you got anything, you better get rid of that shit.
Was your father still working at that point?
Yeah.
Was he there when you were being in intake?
No.
How did your father work in the county? Was he on a deck or was he in intake?
He worked on decks.
So, what division did he work on?
2, 8, 14. Sometimes he worked 10.
All right, so Division 2, man, that's like where the
dorms at.
Yeah, and the kitchen, and they bring workers from Division 2 to work in the kitchens and to work the yards, right?
Yeah.
So you never had the chance to go in there because you was on a high priority case, or what I'm saying, Division 9, Division 11, shit like that. Did he ever try to talk to you through the county?
Yeah, he talked to me. He came to see me.
Did he have to send a note, a kite?
No, he just come see me. It wasn't no problem.
He would walk from Division 2 to Division 11 and come and see his son?
Yeah, sometimes they'll clock in and tell his guys that's waiting on his post that he got to relieve that he gonna be an extra 10 or 15 minutes. He gonna go see his son or whatever.
Wow. How did that make you feel seeing your father, man?
Man, it made me feel good because I seen my mother all the time, but I couldn't see my dad. But since he worked there, he made it his business to see me sometimes.
So your dad, how often did he visit you?
Yeah, he probably visited me every week.
Every week your father came and he spent like 15 minutes with
you? Yeah, sometimes longer depending on,
Was he able to walk behind the door and give you a hug?
Yeah, hell yeah. He had the keys and everything. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Your father had the key. He talking to you through the phone. Then he opened the door and give you a hug.
Yeah. That motherfucker come hug me. Make sure I was eating everything.
Right. Make sure that did he make sure you was working?
There's me, G. Come on.
You didn't need pops for that.
Come on, G.
You was always on the floor, huh?
I'm a fish enough, man.
Hey, man, look. Let me ask you this, man. I just heard Rico Reckless and Ewald Samo say they had what? AK Dookie 7s in that bitch.
Shit K-47.
He said AK Dookie 7s. But you say shit K-47s. Yeah. What the fuck is a shit K-47 or a Dookie?
Super soakers that shoot shit up out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you know how you get the toothpaste, and it's a tube. They would mix it all into the water and suck it all up into that tube, or they'll use a glove or anything that they could put pressure on to make it shoot out.
And they would rob niggas with that?
They would do anything with it. They would shoot it on nurses, officers, make niggas get them shit, whatever.
So explain to me how to make a nigga give you something with an AK Dookie 7.
Let me walk up to you with a tube full of shit, and you got some shit in your room you gonna let me throw this shit on you, or you gonna be like, go on, get them chips, nigga? I mean, what you mean?
All right, so look, me, myself, personally, I say, nigga, fuck you, try to slam the door, some of that shit slides in my face, Now the door's open, right?
It depends. Sometimes them niggas can get the doors popped while you locked in your cell with you.
What they gonna do? Shoot the shit down my throat? I'm saying,
Yeah,
like, you shoot shit at me because I'm trying to figure it out, bro. Like we was men when I was in Cook County in Division 11. Like, nigga, roll them doors. We going up in there. We running you down 1-on-1. Shut that bitch. It's me and you. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna fuck you up because I never been that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna fuck you up regardless. Or I'm gonna have my homeboys do it if I can't fuck you up.
Niggas might not be there no more. You know, niggas be banking themselves all around, man.
Explain that.
So motherfuckers do shit, steal from niggas, rob niggas, do whatever they gonna do to niggas, and then at lockup time when the doors locked, get moved out the wing right then and there. Bank themselves to a whole nother part.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The nigga refused. Nigga, I'm not going in my cell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to my cell. So now they got to bank you, right?
Exactly.
So you sitting there with doo-doo all on your face, steaming mad. I can't wait to get up out of here to fuck this nigga. So we go to another deck. What if you bank yourself around? Can you bank yourself around to the
same deck? Yeah, you can. But what's the chances of you banking yourself onto the deck where he going?
Because they're going to keep him in the same division, right?
Not necessarily. You can bank yourself to a whole other part in the division or all the way out the whole division if you want to, depending on how far you trying to take it. Because they got to protect your ass, your safety. So
can you bank yourself to a different county?
Yeah. People bank themselves to Kankakee County a lot, bro.
So you spit some shit on somebody, don't get nothing. They screaming and hollering in the cell, wait till this bitch open up. You refuse to lock up, you get banked. Is it worth it?
I wouldn't know because I would never do no bitch ass shit like that.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what type of nigga is doing it. Because you said you GD, right? So you wouldn't necessarily have to touch a motherfucker, right? You can say, hey, folks, this nigga sprayed he shot me with the AK Dookie 7. You can say, he hit me with the 22 Dookie.
The 9mm shitter.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Can't you have somebody catch him before he leave? Or are they only doing this to fuck niggas?
It all depends, man. A nigga act like he a stand-up ass nigga, man. At count time, lock up, you thinking of yourself all the time. At count time, that's when they pull it. Lock up in the cells, ain't nobody out. They'll shut the whole countdown for that shit, boy.
They'll shut the what?
They'll shut the whole countdown.
Right, so like, a nigga spray you. Explain that. So
count time is a count process where they keep trying to track all the inmates, make sure everybody get where they're supposed to be, and that every person is accounted for. So a lot of these niggas, they'll wait till it's count time and play these games. And they know at count time ain't nobody out. Ain't none of the niggas on the floor on the deck because everybody got to be in their cell. And they'll wait to that moment. So when the police come around counting, they get to screaming, doing whatever games they gonna do to get the fuck out whatever situation they in, you know? And they'll get banked doing count time because can't nobody get out and get to them. You can't send no nigga to straighten their ass out, or you can't catch up with a motherfucker. You don't know where they going or what they done told this officer, but they gone.
Okay, so now I'm in the county for a robbery. I get found not guilty. A nigga shot me with a 22 Dookie.
You gonna kill him when you see him in the streets.
Right. So why they not thinking of that?
They don't care. It's the most degrading thing they can do to a person under them circumstances. It's that kill or be killed mentality, that savage life shit.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of a motherfucker being killed for spraying a AK Dookie 7?
I heard of motherfuckers getting killed over cigarettes. I done heard of motherfuckers getting killed over sandwiches.
I'm talking about on the streets. A motherfucker sprayed a nigga with an AK Dookie 7. The nigga caught him on the streets.
We don't know what the story be, but a lot of niggas who had drama with niggas in jail came home and seen them and killed them. Now, we don't know if from that, only they would know. I ain't walk up to you, hey, by the way, why you killed buddy? I know y'all was in the county together. Oh, yeah, he put a pickle in my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Put a pickle in my ass. Ugh.